The doctor is in. The hair doctor, that is. Mikal Clay.
Yeah.
Because you can't sweep your hair problems under the rug. Well, same with life. You can't sweep those problems under the rug. You have to face them, deal with them, and then they'll go away.
Okay. Okay.
You know, and that's the major deal. It's about keeping yourself pure and keeping it fresh and doing those things. And those are the things that I've always prayed that I was a vessel to help people with.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
let me help people. I think, you know, I used to joke and say, you know, maybe I'm not that good as a stylist. You know, people just come because they like me. Maybe they just come for the show.
And sometimes people do come, you know, look at the barbershops. People just come to talk.
Well, my salon and my company's name is Positive Image.
Okay.
And my whole prayer for that was to be a positive image, physically, intellectually, emotionally, spiritually. Not only to help people just with their hair, but you know, so much network, so many jobs have come. My pastor got his church at my salon. That's huge.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, because another pastor was there and they're talking. He didn't know that he was, you know, doing all these great accolades, and he brought him in. And I mean, I've seen so much, so I've just prayed that, you know, God has used me to use other people to do His will. You know, the blessings are like this cup right here. A lot of times as young people or people, we just fill the cup up. But if you let them overflow, they're going to pour out on everyone around you.
Yeah.
So the thing is that's where God is taking me to the next step, and that's why I'm even here right now.
Yeah.
You know, if I was in the salon, I really wouldn't be here right now.
Yeah.
So to bless other people, you have to get a bigger cup.
Okay.
You understand?
I like that, yeah.
Get that bigger cup and let it pour over the nation. Jesus' cup poured over the world.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
understand? And we're still being blessed by what Jesus did for us. So therefore, you have to understand to expand your cup of life. Sometimes your cup is just big enough for your family. Then sometimes your cup is just big enough for your family and work. Then you have family, work, and friends, and then so on and so on. That's why so many great pastors are being blessed.
Yeah.
You know, I visited a church out here, and they have an abundance of blessing because you could tell, you know, though much is given, much is required,
Yeah.
and you have to do a lot of things. You know, and since I've gotten held on, God wants me in this industry to do great things. It's working.
Now, do you feel there's a call on your life for more than hair?
Well, I mean, this is more than hair now. You know, my thing is being righteous.
Okay.
You know, being the most righteous. I'm not the most religious. You know, I try to be the most spiritual because you know certain people in certain avenues can take certain streets that they're comfortable to head maybe east or west, all right? But I know being comfortable with my spirituality means I can take every street that God is on. You know, so, you know, a lot of times I go to certain churches and they say, hey, bless everybody here. No, bless everybody everywhere. Everyone who blesses God, you know, that's where I like to go.
Okay.
So the thing is yes, I know that God has more than, hair was the hook to get me in.
Okay.
But wherever he leads me, I'll go.
You'll go.
You know, I stopped doing it my way. My way is always wrong.
Yes, that's a good point.
I always wanted to. I wanted
we can
to
mess
do
up with our
something
way,
else.
can't we?
Man,
Oh, yeah.
I wanted this, I wanted that, but God was like, look here, sit down.
Yeah.
This is what I need you to do. And it's worked.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's just, I'm blown away.
Wow.
Some.
I see this passion in you, and I'm feeding off of this myself.
I mean, you listeners and viewers, and you just can't imagine what God has just blessed me. I'm 33 years old, and I mean, I didn't know.
Yeah.
And I'm not worthy because I'm not perfect. You know, a lot of times we always say how good things were. I made mistakes, but luckily I made business mistakes and life mistakes early enough.
And we're supposed to make mistakes so we can learn.
I mean, we're not perfect.
Yeah.
We're not perfect.
Well, this just says to me, and I hope shows to our viewers there, that to follow what you have been created to do is lucrative and can be very lucrative if you follow what you've created. A lot of us are outside of our calling.
You know, the thing is one, God meets us at our level of expectation, and two, success comes outside your comfort zone.
Yeah.
If you're comfortable somewhere, you're a failure. You're not going to be successful.
Yeah.
You got to get out and do crazy things. If Jesus just stayed at a church, would he have been successful in blessing people? He went door to door. He went everywhere, walked, did whatever. that's how you get the success of God. I can't just be in Chicago. I need to be in Detroit. I need to be in Africa. I need to be in London. I need to be in California, in New York, wherever he sends me, and I get there.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and that's the thing. You have to get outside. Sometimes you have to do some things that normal people call crazy. But when God has sent you, sometimes crazy things turn into wonderful blessings.
Yeah. I always like to say, you know, do some things you've never done to get some things you've never had.
Yep, to get what you've never had, you
Yeah.
have to do what you've never done.
Oh, yeah,
And I mean, the thing is it's a righteous walk, and yes, you fall down. Yes, you have problems. Yes, people say whatever, but you don't pray to people. You pray to God.
Exactly.
You know, we were always worried about pleasing others. If you please God, everybody else will follow. You know, and if you don't, try, ask for forgiveness, and let that be your goal towards that 100%.
Right, right.
You know, and that's
Now, you all that's listening, I'm rocking a little bit because I'm really ready to shout right about now because you're really blessing me. I'm loving the fact that I see a young African-American man that has taken hold, has taken grips to what God has blessed you to do.